Hey guys, so I figured I'd be doing a kind of a life update of me turning 17 and what could possibly happen whenever I turn 18. So yeah. Anyways, I turned 17 a few days ago. And I it was this is April 24th, 2026, and this as of recording this video, and I turned 17 on April 20th, Monday, April 20th, 2026, and then I put on get. So yeah, I turned 17 then, and you can, as you can tell by the picture of this video, I this is bus number 222, and I'll get more into it in a few minutes, but in a minute or so. But anyways, we'll get on to it on what I'm gonna be doing pretty soon. We'll get to things I'm gonna be doing pretty soon to the things I'll be doing later. So I will be getting my permit pretty soon at age 17. I know I should have got it at 16, but I was too nervous to get it then. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get it hopefully in about a month or so from now. I've been studying for it. So yeah, I've been doing that, and then um, hopefully I'll be taking it soon, and then hopefully I'll be getting a Toyota. And then be hopefully getting a job over the summer, and hopefully I'll be getting a Toyota or a Honda as my first vehicle, because Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic, because those have good gas mileage and are pretty reliable vehicles. Hopefully I can get one from the early to mid 2000s, because I don't really care how old it is, as long as it gets the job done, and as long as they have good gas mileage and it has good maintenance records and is reliable. So yeah. Anyways, now to the plans that I'm not doing whenever I'm 18. Now, as you can tell by the picture of this bus, I plan on buying a bus whenever I'm 18. Now, that is about a year from, a little less than, like slightly less than a year from now, not much, not less, almost a year from now, I'm going to be buying a bus. And as you can tell, this is bus number 222. This is a church person that goes to my church bought it for the engine transmission on 215, 223, 221, 200, and 202. He already bought 202, and he already scrapped 202 and 221 for the engine and transmission already, and he's keeping 200 to drive his kids around in, but he still has 215, and it ain't in the best condition because it's already has parts taken from it, and on top of that, in 2008 got hit head on, so it had to be fixed, and it's got accident record obviously because of that. So yeah, the 223 and 222 are still in decent shape. Now I'm thinking, why don't you wait until the next M's County bus auction instead of getting one from another person? Well, I could do that, but there's the 222 is a bus. 220. The reason I'm not getting 223 is because the church member wants to save the transmission, and it has an electronic push button transmission, so he wants to resell that for a little bit more money than 222 transmission. So, and I kind of understand, and I kind of wanted a Bluebird International anyway, than more than an older ICCE. So yeah, it's a 223 is a 2003 ICC, 222 is a 2002 Bluebird International. Now, I could wait until next auction where we retire some more buses once we get some more new buses in, where we retire 220, which is another 2002 Bluebird International with less miles on it, which is 146,000 on it, and has a newer paint job done to it, like 2014, which I prefer the original paint job in like 222 compared to the newer paint job that looks kind of odd on it. And then on top of that, what was I going to say? Then and then 230, and then turning radius on 220 is also longer than 222. So yeah, that's kind of concerns me whenever whenever I drive a bus. So yeah, 231 and 233 also ICCEs are 2004 model first gens. 231 is still in somewhat good shape with 213,000 miles on it or something like that, and it has it's still in decent shape. But 233 has like 275,000 miles on it, and it has a lot of rust on the body, so I'm definitely not getting that one. But 222 is still in decent shape for as old as it is because it was owned by someone I'm pretty well acquainted with, and yeah, he was a vehicle. The person who drove it from like 2012 to 2017 before it got replaced with 417 and 222 became a spare from 2017 to its retirement in 2024, and then later sold in 2026. Kept that thing spotless. He was a vehicle detailer, and he took really good care of it. And I believe it's from my battalion. It still has its original engine transmission with it at 265,000 miles on it. Which is quite a bit, which is not much for a diesel, but it's still quite a bit for a vehicle, you know. So yeah, which kind of shocks me. The bus still has its original engine transmission with that many miles on it. Now, basically, I'm going to be doing some modifications to the bus once I get it. If I do get the bus or whatever bus I get. I may not get 222, but I'll hopefully work something out with the church member. But it doesn't. I'm pretty good friends with him, so I'm sure we'll work something out. But things could change, you know. But if not, then there's always the possibility of buying 220. I prefer buying a Bluebird International over an ICCE, older ICCE, because that Bluebird Internationals have more nostalgia feeling to me. So I got more nostalgia memories. They were my favorite buses back then, so I just prefer to have one. So yeah, I just prefer to have one, and then sorry about that. I just had to pause to let me think some more. But anyways, I'm back now, and so basically what I'm gonna do to it is once I get the bus, is I'm gonna have the person who used to drive 222 detail it, and back or 220 or whatever bus I get, detail it to its former glory, and then I'm gonna have a person who drives 519 who has a body shop for adding decals to vehicles. At Cool Bus, where school bus used to be before it got blacked out on the roof caps. At Cool Bus just for giggles, I guess, and then I'm gonna remove most of the seats except for like 2 or 4 of the front ones, just to take friends and family, so it doesn't classify as a more than 16 passenger vehicle, you know. Like, so I don't give people like free rides, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the rest of the bus for like storage purposes and stuff like that. So that's what I may do, and then I'm gonna basically I'm gonna replace all the old lighting with LED except for the 8-ways and the gateway lights. Well, I may do that. I may just replace them with LEDs and just not hook them up, because by law you have to disconnect them in the stop arm and the crossing gate in order to own a bus privately. And then I'm gonna add not for hire and add the same same person who's gonna add the Cool Bus lettering, add not for hire on the sides where it used to say Edmonds County Schools number 222. I'm gonna have him add not for hire, that way so people will know it's not a school bus anymore. So yeah, register it as an RV. I'm sure if you register it as an RV and insure it as an RV, you won't have to have this Class B license, and then it will basically be registered as an RV. That's what they do. And I also add a backup camera to the bus to make it easier to back up. And then yeah, that basically be about it. So yeah, and this bus is the only 2002 that also has luggage compartments, and the only bus that the church member got that has luggage compartments. So yeah, it's basically the only bus that we retired that actually has luggage compartments. Speaking of which, the newest bus that we've retired that has luggage compartments. So yeah. Anyways, this video is getting closer to an end. I only have about a minute, about 45 seconds left of Bandicam because of its stupid limit. So anyways, that'll be about a wrap up for this video. So anyways, hope you enjoy. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share your thoughts down in the comments. And make sure you share if you have a bus that you drive for around for fun. If you're a school bus enthusiast, then tell me what model, brand, model, and year it is. And if you have a YouTube video of it on your channel, I'd like to see that. And anyways, hope you enjoy, and hope you guys take it easy. And thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, thanks for watching. If you still did not like the video, thanks for watching anyway. And stay tuned for more content to come.